All right, we're live. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. You're doing well. I'm talking to nobody right now. Some people are going to see this. But there's like a 15-minute delay, a 15-second. Forgot to turn on disturb, didn't I? Nope, it's on. It is on. Good morning, Billy Joe. Good morning, Lisa. It's kind of funny. I should be getting a notification. Haven't got one yet. Have you? YouTube. The stage is burning again. Good morning, everybody. Good evening. Good day, wherever you're at. Good morning, Jennifer. Andrea. To my list? What do you mean, my list? Oh, some psychics take lists. Yeah, basically, this is pretty easy. Just the readings are only $10. If you'd like to leave more, you can. It's in the on the screen right here, right there. If you'd like a reading, if you have a question, they're one-question readings. And then we'll give one away when we get enough viewers in here. We'll play a little game and somebody will win a free reading. That's how we do it in here. At least on my live streams. I don't have a list yet, but if a few people pay, it's just first come, first serve. So we will have a list of people who want readings if they pay for a reading. You're welcome. It is cold this morning. And it goes back up to the high 80s. Damn it. It's going to be nice and cool today and then tomorrow. There's Kathy. Multitasking. But yeah, if you'd like a private reading, you have to go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com. You're at work. We'll have a good work day, Tina. I'm glad you stopped by. I know you're a busy woman. Is your son still in town? Oh, no, he went back home. What's up, Christy? Good morning. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. That's like in a commercial now. That was my jams back in my era. That came from my era, at least teenage. That's when you listen to music the most, or when you're mostly shaped by music. You miss him already? Yeah. Is he planning on coming back anytime soon? Are you guys going down there to see him? A little something. Did I get it? Okay. Crusties from Eyes, maybe. Oh. StreamYard changed. They've got some upgrades in here. Kind of just looking around to see. All the upgrades they've made. Oh, she's a teacher. Is everybody having a good weekend so far? Nice. There you go, Christy. Cleanse my crystals. Let's do the whole moon cleansing. That was a powerful moon, I know, because I've been doing readings. People have been going through some dramas. I've had a pretty good, it's been good for me. I'm a Pisces, though. I'm used to that kind of weird. We're at 11. When we get to 15 viewers, we're at 11 right now. We'll give away a free one. We've got 11 people watching and only 2 likes. Make sure you hit that like button if you do like my content. I appreciate it. It really does help. It's going to be a great day today, it looks like. Which I'm fine with. Tired of the sun for a minute. Oh, our dogs ate some of our gems. Who knows where they're at now? Blessing will land somewhere. Hello, Angel. Welcome back. We're getting closer to play the intuitive games. Not there yet, but we'll get there. We need to light up our crystal ball back here some more. Right there. Yep. Needs to be clean. It's getting kind of smudgy. Today is the last day. Oh, yeah, it is the last day of summer, isn't it? Trying to chase the German Shepherd being chased by a pit bull. Yeah, I would imagine that's not fun. I saw a video the other day. These people that we watch, I think they live in Louisiana. Some dude, like, he took his dog out for a while, had his dog outside, and some other guy walking his dog's went totally ape shit. Ooh, that was some thunder. And just wanted to run it back. And he, like, hit this dude while he was picking up his dog. It was pretty brutal. They had him on camera. Like, people are freaking crazy. Thank you for the 99 stars, Sharon. Yeah, they do like to play keep away. Never had a shepherd, but been around a lot of them. These are the first, not medium sized. Well, I guess they're medium large, right? No, because there's some huge dogs. They're medium. but they're still pretty powerful. They keep breaking their leads and getting into the garbage. And then lay down on the back when they're in trouble, like, no, don't hurt me.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I'm also like, I have garbage in my mouth right now, but it wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Yeah, I got a good dose of Shepherd's and has that. What I remember this. There was like a really guard dog German Shepherd. He was kind of mean, apparently. And I just walked in the backyard. I was like 3. Walked in the backyard, went and started petting him in this other person's backyard. Our neighbors. And he was cool to me. I guess he didn't see me as a threat. I can remember that, like parts of that though. And my parents told me about it later on. Then another time, my brother tried to go pet a husky through the fence, and that thing, he tried to bite his hand off. So we never went around that fence again. Those were the good old days.
Good old days.
Like I just think about how we used to just walk the neighborhoods, ride our bikes. But when our bikes didn't work, we just walked the neighborhoods. Raining, Bo got the leash twisted around your legs. You fell. This guy kept calling Bo and kept kicking Bo and calling you fat. What the hell? Of course, strong prayers you sent your way, Mary Beth. Yeah, the mean dogs at Junior's house. Yeah. Basically, yeah. I mean, we got into so much shit when we were kids that now is like, I don't know. We never wore bike helmets for one thing. Ever. I never had a helmet. It was just protect your head. Don't fall on your head and you'll be fine. Afternoon, Poppy. When it comes to your children, we worry. That's right. Jessica Sanders, up and down. Hello, I've been down over a year. It's so nice to see you still on here. Yep, I'll be on here until they stop me. I'm glad to see you back, though. Welcome back. There's my YouTubers or YouTube viewers. You've seen? Oh no, I did see one actually. It was last day of summer today. We live in Arizona, so we're probably going to still get some summer weather for a while. And Andrea 54 Hector, and that was our YouTube viewer. Customers are interfering with me watching. Yeah, that could be a problem. Thanks for watching while you're at work. I appreciate it. What does everybody got planned today? Man, it's thundering out there. Not much rain, just thunder, but that shit's coming from the west. It's gray skies today, which I'm fine with. It was kind of hot yesterday. It's been hot the last couple of days. Not as hot as 90s yet, anymore, but still hot. Nice. You got the okay to travel? Nice. Y'all could come down here and visit. You're gonna go watch race cars whipping that around the track? What races are you going to? NASCAR or something? There you go. Going to Florida to see your dad and brother. Awesome. That'll be good. Yeah, my dad lived in Florida for a while. Just local. Those are still fun though. I haven't watched a race for a while. Used to watch motorcycle races when I lived in Price, Utah. They had a motorcycle track. It was pretty fun. We'd stand out in the middle of the track and watch them roll by or fly by. I haven't seen a race in a while since I was a kid. I mean, on TV, I've seen them. They're not as fun to watch on TV as they are when you're right in it. Oh yeah, NASCAR is huge in Florida. So is golfing. Yeah, motorcycle races are pretty fun. Or motocross. Me and my brother wanted motorcycles so bad when we were kids, but I think we ended up getting a trip to Tahoe. My mom promised us if we got good grades that she'd buy us motorcycles, but she probably said no, they're going to kill themselves on them. So let's just go to Lake Tahoe on a trip. She tricked us. She lied. No, Tahoe was awesome though. Yeah, golfing. I love golf. There's actually a golf course around here. It's probably 30 miles away, which is close in the vicinity I'm in or where I'm at. That's like one of the closest things around. But they're still like $10 for 9 holes, which is like prices that when I started golfing, that's what they were. Yeah, you kill yourself or kill somebody else. Somebody in my neighborhood went to the Garcias. I can't remember his first name, but I was probably like 11 or 12 and walking on the sidewalk with my friends. He came ripping around the corner on the sidewalk. He was riding his motorcycle on the sidewalk, knocked me out in the street. So I got hit by a motorcycle. I just got up and brushed myself off. It hurt for a couple of weeks and went away. Is that our dog or a cow? That cow sounded really close, babe. I just don't want to destroy my shit. I heard him moo though. Yeah, I don't think I called the cops on him. It was right by my grandparents' house because they lived on the corner right next to it was kind of a main street. It wasn't Main Street, but I think my grandma saw it. She might have called the cops. I can't remember. Probably had a concussion. Who knows? But I got back up, dusted myself off, and, had a little road rash, but got back to doing what I was doing. Thank you, Poppy, for hanging around. It was getting dark. You turn this light on. I don't know if that does any better, but what's up, Thomas? See you later, Poppy. Have a good day. And Harley. Oh, you got hit by a Harley. I just got hit by a little dirt bike. Harley would hurt. Oh, the dirt bike hurt. Turned your car right around. Wow. My son just got in a motorcycle accident. He got a lot. I think he hurt his pelvis. I'm like, what the hell are you doing on a motorcycle, dude? You don't know how to ride a motorcycle. Chance of rain at 10 a.m. I could see that. We're getting a little bit of sprinkles. I mean, I would love to have a Harley, to tell you the truth. Actually, out here, I want like a side by side. All right, Christy, thank you for the donation. So Christy donated for a reading. Let's share this out. Let's get up to at least like 15 people, and we'll give one away. Well, you'll play for it. I'll play a game for it. You have PTSD now. What is that song? It must be off YouTube. It's on my damn head. 75 highs today. I think we're at like 74. It's 57 degrees right now, and it's almost 10 a.m. 15 till 10. Which I'm liking. Trust me, it's been a hot summer. I mean, I do live in Arizona. Duh. This is the time where it's nice. Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, we get like 70 degrees regularly. These times don't last long enough. The extremes last too long. Actually, our cold doesn't last too long, but it is long enough to make you go, God, I want some heat. And some spit sprinkles. Yeah, we're having little tiny sprinkles, but the cloud cover is getting pretty good out here. Yeah, everything's coming from the west right now. How long do the temps go in Arizona? What do you mean, like the heat? The heat, I think, goes for God. Since it started in June, I think it was hotter than most Junes here, but so it goes from June, July, August. So we only have like 3 to 4 months of really hot weather, and then it goes to like perfect. Good morning, Rachel. Doing good. How are you? Yeah, but then this is what I'm looking forward to. My dogs. I only had one plant left. My dogs freaking one of them got loose off the weeds and ate it. Not to eat the whole thing. Just, ew, I don't like the taste of this. Chopped it in half. You can tell they just left it. So my pumpkins didn't make it. However, for some reason, there's a sunflower going. And I did plant a lot of sunflower seeds, but all of a sudden there's one just popping up. So I got, one plant out of it. For now, it hasn't blossomed yet. Yeah, last winter I think it got below 0. It gets cold up here. We're in at 5,400 feet, or a little higher than that, 55. So it gets cold. And we only have a couple, like 1 or 2 days that are like that. The rest of the time it's around 8 degrees, 10 degrees. January, February is where it gets real cold. But we don't get that much snow, which I'm happy that we don't get that much snow. Snow's pretty to watch for a minute until it starts like caving in your roof and you get in wrecks because of it. I know some of you out there deal with snow a lot, so you know what I'm talking about. It's like it is pretty, but it's kind of sucky. After like the first ball is pretty, and then the rest of it's like pain in the ass. But we do get a little snow up here. Missing words today. I know I changed my because I do the same thing with my thumbs because I'm typing with my thumbs, so it always comes out wrong. So I changed it and I downloaded a new keyboard, but it was like too big, and it sucked. Like it didn't. Yeah, it was just kind of cheesy. So I got rid of it. Time for brunch. Are you? Some beans, sausage, and andouille sausage, beans, and rice. Yeah, that actually sounds kind of good. I ate a bunch of that yesterday. Looks like I'm not going to town today if it keeps doing this. Hopefully it doesn't rain all day. Because my check engine light came on into my truck again. Damn it. It's at the point where things are going to break. Eating ramen mixed with beef stew. Oh, that's a weird one. I don't think I've ever had ramen that way. Excuse me. I've had ramen mixed with hamburger and cream of mushroom. That's pretty good. Yeah, it might be my gas cap. That's true. That's what I was told. Last time I had it tested, that's what she said. She said it's either the gas cap or the thing that goes after the gas cap, some other fuel thing. Yeah, it might be that. I hope it's that. Please let it be that. Because I've already got to change the CV joint. I think that's why my truck's clanking when I take off. So yeah, that's the last time I had it tested was a couple of months ago, but that light hasn't came on again. But yeah, the gas cap's pretty old. It's 2002. So hopefully that's all it is. Pray for me if that's all it is. Because my God, the money I've been putting into this truck lately, which is way cheaper than buying a car. Wait, I will say that. It's way cheaper to just replace things. Yeah, inexpensive fix. I probably should have bought one last time. I'll go down there and have them check it. Because the truck's running fine. I mean, it does need CV joint. But other than that, it's running like a champion. The motor is. Rain fog week. I'm going with it because it probably means I need downtime. Probably. But hey, on the brighter side, I'm learning how to do this shit. And thank God I learned how to change a lot of things like water pumps, starters, the regular shit that goes out in the car. I think I even worked on steering once, brakes. I'm learning to be a wild man out here, do it myself. Well, with the help of O'Reilly's or whatever parts store I go to. There's 2 parts stores in town. So, yeah. I never went to O'Reilly's either. I used to go to AutoZone all the time. You driving? I mean, you can drive to Arizona, see if I can fix your car. God, I don't want to fix anything else that I don't want to fix. Yeah. I'm not a mechanic, but I'm learning to fix things because everything breaks out here. I think everything we've had is broken in one way or another or needed maintenance. I mean, it just does. Like trailers aren't meant to be lived in all the time. So you have to maintain them. You need struts. I think I need struts and shocks too. They could probably do, they're due. Yeah, don't bring in me any more shit to fix. Like the Duke boys, I have Cooter. Yeah, I remember Cooter. Now, if you needed help fixing something and you were stranded, yeah, of course I'd help you fix it. But I'm no mechanic. I have a couple of friends that are, so that's a good thing. So if I really need the help, like I took apart the generator's carburetor, found out it just had low oil on it. As soon as I put the oil in, it started right up. I went through the carburetor. I went through the everything but the easiest thing. I went the long way. But now I know how to tear apart a carburetor and what kind of what it's about. At least the carburetor there. I don't know if I could do a truck one. Last time I tore apart a carburetor, I think I was young. And I'm like, what the hell? Now where do I put all these pieces? He'll do it, just show you. You know what? YouTube is a great way to find out. Like, just that's what I do. I go in and I'll watch it over and over again. Now, when I did the U joints were different than the ones I was seeing them work on. So I ordered the wrong part or bought the wrong parts first, got all the way back up here and realized they were the wrong parts. Now, when you realize the wrong parts, you only have one vehicle and your drive shaft is out from under the vehicle. What do? Well, you have to phone a friend. So I had to make a friend over here, which I'm marrying them too in a couple of weeks. Our neighbors. Just cool. He called me and asked me if I wanted to marry him, and I said, yeah. And the thunder rolls down, down, down. The thunder rolls. It's too bad he's kind of I don't know what to call him. He's let his fan grow to his hair way too much. Garth Brooks. So you found out your mass flow sensor was gone? Yep. Yeah, that's the beauty of YouTube. I mean, remember back in the day, you actually had to go like read a book, to go to the library, or get those manuals, or have somebody that knew what they were doing. Now you can just go watch somebody that knows what they're doing for free. It's kind of nice. Pretty quiet on here as usual with Facebook. 15,000 followers, almost 16, and 9 people watching. That just seems a little off. Seems like a little shadow ban. You're the man. Probably the man and the woman, and have to take care of both sides. I'm glad I have a partner out here. I'd be lonely as shit. You met him as a bouncer? Really? Garth Brooks? Never met any country stars. I've met a couple of rock stars, which was cool. You don't want one, you think there's something wrong with you? No, you're just not the right one for you yet. When the right one comes along, you'll pursue it, I'm sure. Stillwater, Oklahoma, huh? You're 61, you're over it. You're never too old to meet somebody that you vibe with. Shit, my friend Pops is, God, what is 80s? He's still trying to get dates. And does sometimes. Yeah, our neighbors are in their 60s. and they just barely met, like, I think 4 months. No,
For
she's
years.
been here 4 months, but they've been talking for like 3 or 4 years. Garth before he was famous. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I met the good. Well, I didn't really. I talked to him like he was talking to me, and I talked back. One of the guitar players from Skid Row, with the guitar player for Poison. I saw the dude from Winger, the drummer. He's so short. He's like 5 foot, nothing. He was walking. We were in Hollywood at the, I think it's called Jerry's Deli. It's a pretty famous place on the Strip. And I met him, or I didn't meet him, but I saw him. And I met George Lynch from Dokken. I actually shook his hand. He signed a pic for me. It was before their concert at the fairgrounds. Yeah, that was years back when he was opening up for the Judds, because he got bigger than them. I mean, everybody has their 15 minutes, sometimes a little longer. That's how it works, though. Popular for a few years. I mean, if you're lucky to hold it, for a few albums, and then you kind of fade away. 3 marriages, 2 long-term relationships. It's definitely me, Lisa says. I'm trying to think of I met anybody else. My sister met in Jerry's Deli, same place. She met Drew Barrymore. She was pretty cool. From what I heard, I didn't meet her, but I think that's it. I think that's all the people I've met, celebrities that I've met. And I met CC, the guitar player for Poison, in the mall, in the May Company Mall in the Valley. And he was looking for cheap sunglasses. He was looking at spinning around the little thing they had in the department store. So I talked to him. I said, "Hey, man," he was with a woman, probably his girlfriend. I said, "Hey, man, I know who you are. Can you sign my..." I didn't ask him to sign an autograph. I just said, "Hey, man, you were one of the ones that inspired me to play in bands." He's like, looked at his girlfriend. He's like, "See, I inspired him." What's up, Truebird? Yeah, you knew he's had a bunch of hits. It's George Strait. That guy's had so many albums and a lot of hits. And I don't even listen to country that much. Sometimes outlaw country. I like Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings, and I'm not much a fan of Willie Nelson because he's, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, but you were thrown into the dressing room of war. You were like 13. Whoa, watching a filming of Bill Cosby show. Wow. War is way cool. You were thrown into it. Who threw you in there? Yeah, there's not much to catch up. We're BSing right now. True word. Yeah, George Strait. Oh, yeah. Texas is his place. That's where he liked to play. Amarillo by morning. I think he's got all my exes live in Texas. That's why he was probably hanging his hat in Tennessee. Yeah, it is a pretty cool memory. And he didn't even had his hair was like normal. It wasn't all poofed up like they did back in those days. We just watched a documentary on the 80s, early 90s. Pop metal. That's kind of was my time, so I got into it. Not as much like Warrant, but like Poison. I liked a lot of it, like Megadeth. I like them. Motley Crue.
Twisted Sister.
They started that whole thing. I mean, you could say Alice Cooper. The whole like theatrical glam rock, but yeah, it's funny. The manager told the story that Tommy Lee and Mick Mars, they were all at a dinner in Sweden, I think, Stockholm, And it was like Monsters of Rock or something like that. It was one of the first shows they had from Monsters of Rock, and they were all eating dinner. And Tommy Lee, for some reason, Tommy Lee and Mick Mars would fight people. They like bit their manager. Their manager kicked their ass. He's like, I beat the hell out of them and I puked all over both of them. Now they were laying down, and all Tommy said was, "Man, dude, you just puked on me, man." But they get like out, all drugged out, and that bit Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen's like, "What the hell's going on?" David Lee Roth and Mick Mars are doing some kung fu shit on a table because David Lee Roth is like actually a black belt in karate. So yeah, I was laughing. I mean, it was probably crazy, but I was laughing. Pretty funny. Damn, those guys were nuts. Going to the big D, you know, mean Dallas. Yeah, I remember that one too. They played that shit. One of the stagehands just threw you in weird. Yeah, that's crazy. Slash getting excellent fights in concerts because Slash was an instigator. He's still an instigator. Have you seen this? You ever watch his Instagram posts? He has to wear a, because he partied so hard, he has to wear a, he's got a pacemaker for his heart. He had a heart attack doing too much Coca-Cola, cocaine. When those guys get to that level though, it's always around. So, and for like, the business side, they're like, yeah, go ahead, do it for most of them. Like, go ahead and do it because it's a performance enhancing. You can write really well and play well. Waiting in the parking lot at Walmart for Parker. Hello, Kathy Hours. Good morning. We're almost to 15 viewers. We're at 13 right now. Oh, it's raining now. You were right. Forecast is actually right. What do you know? They haven't been right for a while. It wasn't even supposed to rain today from their forecast yesterday. But apparently, no, we just lost some people. We got to 14. We didn't get to 15 yet. Waiting for the. Where do you work, Lisa? Come on, y'all. Somebody put me to work. Oh, nice. In the mall selling crystals, apparel, etc. That's cool. Just not in the mood today. Well, need to find somebody to fill in for you. Just take a me day. But that always sucks because then you don't make as much money. It's hard to take me days these days. Yeah, I've heard that people aren't happy. I mean, they pay them just enough to keep them there. I wouldn't imagine that job would be fun. I mean, some people can make any job fun, but You know what I don't like is working in factories and like doing the same work over and over again. Like I remember having a temporary job and I had to work for Lifetime products. You guys know what Lifetime is. They sell like the tables and the basketball backboards. And all I was doing is taking these poles, which I think were table legs. I didn't remember what I was doing. I think I was just putting them on something and then putting them on a rack and then rolling them over to the paint shop. Like you do that shit all day. I'm not one that can deal with that. Yeah, the pay's not good, but they keep you just there, just enough to where grocery stores would be tough too. Yeah. My brother worked at a grocery store since he was like, I don't know, 17. He worked all his way up into the upper like store management. And then he was a butcher. He's a butcher again now, not for a grocery store, for a butcher. But he worked at that. He worked that job for a long time. And then he ended up going to working for the military, like working for the PXs or whatever, managing those. Yeah, Walmart would be a tough one. Norma worked at the Walmart. She also worked at McDonald's and D's. I worked at Olive Garden once. I worked at, when I was younger, Garcia's, which is a Mexican restaurant chain. Oh, I did meet I didn't meet them, but I saw them. Like, I saw Frank Layden from the Jazz. He was the coach for the Utah Jazz. I met Brian Russell. He was giving out, I was at a club and he was giving out, and he played for the Jazz when they were in the playoffs, in the finals. This is when the finals was going on, when Jordan beat the Jazz or the Bulls. So I did meet a couple other people. Brian Russell was pretty cool. He was handing out flyers for a party. He used to hang out at this club called, what's it called? The Manhattan. Mostly black people in there. It was more of a black club. But there's white people and Mexican people in there, whatever. Yeah, McDonald's, I promised myself I'm never going to work fast food, and I haven't to this point, knock on wood. I started in food. Like, actually, my first job was construction grunt. So I got to do all the shit that the rest of the construction guys didn't want to do. I just worked for a general contractor, a supervisor, and he had me like picking shit up, wheelbarrowing chunks of cement around. That's when I screwed my back up. That wasn't fun. It doesn't hurt like it used to. But I pinched a nerve or something. It hurt for a long time, for years. Then I got back into, but I worked for Olive Garden. I worked for Garcia's. I worked for a place called Muldoon's. And that's when the coach, he'd come in there once a week. It was like Fridays, he'd always come in there. And they were more like upper scale food, like it wasn't a chain. You work for an LGBTQ bookstore? It's a small business. God, that reminds me of that show. There's a skit about that with a guy from Saturday Night Live, Portlandia. They play two lesbians, and they're just like contrarians to everything. Your daughter got an interview. Oh yeah, thank you, Rachel. I was kind of going off on a tangent there. She got to meet Garth when she was in radio. Nice. A lot of these people too, they're not good. They're not cool people. There's some good people that are still, but the business makes you that way. They put everybody in a bubble and they can just do whatever they want. And then they think that's how the real world works. All right. So you're wondering about her job, right? I got to interview Trish and Garth. Huh? I remember when Garth was married to his bass player. I can't remember her name, but she helped him write a lot of those songs. A couple lesbians up at the store you worked for. Wasn't a bookstore, was it? Yeah, it was a bookstore. That's why it reminded me of that. What is his name? Excuse me. What's that guy's name? Fred Armisen. Fred Armisen. Yeah, Fred Armisen. I can't remember the woman's name that's in it. But. So what are we looking into, Rachel? Oh, it's just going to rain today, isn't it? I hope it stops soon. I mean, it's good to get rain, but there's a novel books on LGBTQ. Will she get a job soon? Okay, check it out. I think she will. That's not the problem. She can get jobs like willy-nilly, no problem. Will she keep the job? Yeah, I feel like she's kind of been in the mood lately. You know, they swing. She's dealing with a lot of stuff. I get it. She does have a good bit, but the first card is the three of heart swords, hearts, and that's like challenge or just getting in this place where you're kind of feeling victimized. I feel like that's where she was, and she kind of goes in and out of that. She got the King of Wands, which means she has a good vision of what she wants. So she's projecting out positivity. I think she will get a job soon. And it's going to be something more that she likes to do. That's what she needs to look for. First and foremost, I mean, sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. She got the Queen of Cups in the future, which means it's a job she's probably going to like and enjoy doing. And that's what's going to keep her around longer is when she enjoys her work. Like I said, some people, and we should make our jobs fun, no matter what we're doing. You got to try it. Even if they're like some of the worst jobs, that's the ones you need to make fun, Yeah, she's making a comeback. She'll get another job. Like I said, it's just pretty much whether she keeps it. So she needs to look for jobs that she's going to like that aren't so stressful that it just adds to the stress that she deals with. And learning how to not take her work home or home to work, right? You has to have a good balance there. Realize that's my job, that's what I do, but when I go home, it's different. My job is there to make, pay my bills and give me a better quality of life. But I see she'll get a job probably in the next couple of weeks. But like I said, tell her to look for the jobs, and maybe she's watching. I don't know. Tell her to look for the jobs that she would like to do, that she enjoys doing. And a lot of the times, it just comes down to like the people you're working with. Sometimes it's not exactly the job, but the people that you're working with. Yeah, Sandy Mall was Garth Brooks' wife before. Yeah, so I'm saying he got all weird. Like I don't know. He was telling people to take the boot and shit. Like this, come on, dude. I lost a lot of heroes during the whole no-vid time. Hello, Trina. Thank you for dropping the love. Much love back to you. How are you doing? That's what Thunder Rose. Well, she was still playing with him when that was happening. Then, huh? Need fast. Yeah. Yeah, I think she'll. It could be this week. I think within the next couple of weeks she'll find something else. The story became fictionalized. You're very welcome. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, the beard's starting to itch. It's time to go bye-bye. I have to go back to smooth face. I don't know. Maybe I should grow it up a little long. I don't like it when it's way long. Good. You're healing. That's awesome. Sending you healing love bubbles. Yeah, that last job, I didn't pick up that she was going to get it just because there were too many people. Too many people there. Why am I smelling food? I'm getting hungry. Yesterday, I was like, what the hell is burning? I figured out it was my neighbor burning trash. I don't want to burn plastic and shit out here, so I just go to the transfer station, which is basically like a hole. You throw it all in there, and then they put it on a train. I think they put it on a train cars, and then they take it to the dump. We tried to go to the dump out here, and they're like, no, this is for commercial only. I tried to turn my little trailer around, the little space. Oh my God, I think we were sitting there for like a half an hour trying to turn around. Finished your brunch. Nice. And we need some people in here. We might have to give away our reading for when we go on TikTok. There's just not enough people in here to play the game. Having even a hard time getting to 15 now. Anyway, if anybody would like a private reading, go to my website. It's right up here at the top of the screen, www.psychicshaman333.com. Services offered are oracle readings or medium readings, whatever. Oh, they're all called oracle readings, which is just me tuning in, whatever we're tuning into. And I offer chakra balance, light body activation, past life readings. Those are pretty fun because you get to experience them. And also, we do a class, or we hold a class once a week. It's an intuitive development class. Sometimes it can be therapeutic. Sometimes it can be it just depends on what we're doing different weeks. Hello, Tina. So if you want to go there, just find the Metaphysical Mystics tab on my website and push it, tap it. It'll take you where you can enroll. There's 2 different packages for that. It is a monthly subscription. And I do sell a psychic journal that I've created over on Amazon. If you'd like to get one or pick one up, it's on, just look up Aaron Fowler Psychic Journal on Amazon. It should show up. What else? Telegram. Yeah, if you want to get all of the notifications, go to t.me/psychicshaman333. That's on Telegram. It's t.me/psychicshaman333. And that way you'll get notifications, because Facebook and all of the social networks, they don't push them out as fast as they need to, or they should. But Telegram, you'll get a post from Norma every time I go live. How's things going, Tina? Tina Taylor? What's up, Eli? I'm not of Native American background. Maybe somewhere, but I haven't found it. I just have long hair, tan skin, and so I look kind of Indian. I don't think any of the natives around here think I'm native, because they kind of treat me like an outsider, but I am an outsider right now. Oh, it stopped raining. That's good. Yeah, my mom's half black, so that's where I got the tan skin from. And I got my dad's hair, other than he's bald and I'm not. Dad. So yeah, I like long hair. I'm more, came from the rocker era, so, and I'm still in it. I mean, I've listened to a lot of other things now, but I don't listen to hair metal all the time. Sometimes though, your app keeps saving to not responding. It might be your. Are you switched on to 5? Are you out in the middle of nowhere, or out in? Are you van lifing right now, or are you back in Houston? saw your little fridge. I'm like, oh, it's got a little bit of Red Hot in there. My kind of people. You and Norma like to have cocktails. Doing much better, and you're out of Houston. That's awesome. Yeah, if you make sure, like I just checked and I didn't have my 5G on, but if it says 5G on the top of your phone, you probably do. Right there where your signal is. I don't know. I'm pointing at everybody. You have a blessed day as well, Thomas. Thank you for sticking around, bro. All right, last call for live readings. If anybody'd like a live reading, just let me know in comments and we'll stick around for a minute. If not, we'll see you on TikTok. Hopefully, that'll be my next live. Just messed with you for sending likes. It does that. Northwest of Fort Worth. It says 2. Okay, so you got to go into your phone settings. I think you go to mobile networks, and then I think there's something in there you can turn on the 5G. Thank you, Eli, for sharing me out, dude. Much love. Yeah, you should get a better signal with that if they have 5G in the area. I turned mine off. I remember why I turned mine off, because it kept going to 5G and it wasn't working that well. But where I was not. They weren't set up with 5G, so I had to switch to 2 to 4G. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for sticking around. Most of you, thank you, Mots, for holding it down today and every day that I go live. And we will talk to you soon. Have a great Saturday. Maybe I'll be back on TikTok later. I don't know. It's been kind of to the list, Miss Honey. All we're doing is there's nobody on the list right now. You just have to go to my link tree right here. The readings are $10. I probably should start doing free reading sessions. But people get pissed because they won't get picked. And I can't get to everybody usually. I mean, I guess I could with what I'm getting. The people I'm getting now, I'm only getting a few in here, so maybe we'll add that. Yeah, we've been on for a little over an hour, so we're probably going to sign off here for the next minute or so, or right now. But if you do want a private reading, just go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com. But yeah, if you did want a reading, you just have to go to my link tree, and readings are only $10. So if you'd like to leave more, you can. I appreciate it. If you'd just like to leave a donation, I appreciate that too. You don't have to. You're not required to, but we appreciate it. Yeah, man, and I need to do some things to the website. I just haven't gotten around to it when I've got in there. I want to change a lot of it up, but yeah, go check it out. We offer a class too if you want to work on your psychic abilities. You want to enhance them. The class is a great place to enroll or to go for that. It's just Metaphysical Mystics. If you see that tab on my website, that's where you sign up. And we might have to give this away next time, or TikTok maybe. So, yeah, have a great Saturday, everybody. Much blessings to all of you. Much love to all of you. We'll see you soon.